brother.
All right. Okay, go ahead. What happened to you, Amir?
Man, it's a long story, but it happened ever since I was a kid. So it happened when I was 12 years old. That's when it started. When I was 12 years old, me and my brother, we used to share a bedroom together. I seen him when I was 12 years old. To make a long story short, and I denied him for all my life, and I always put it behind me. But I always hear his voice in my heart every time when I used to pray and everything, every time, and I always used to push him behind me.
Yeah.
And then I got, and then in February 1st of 2020, I died. And
What do you mean by saying you died?
These people, they think I was dreaming. Like I always tell somebody, I know what dreams are. This is not a dream. He killed me for real. Like I really died. He wanted to show me what I was doing. I was going to hell, and my soul knew everything right away. Your soul feels everything a million times more. You feel everything. You know everything, and it's unbearable. I was falling in a black pit, falling fast, and then I, like how it says under, I screamed that right away. That's the first thing I did was scream the Shahada, and I screamed Allahu Akbar like 8 times. And that's what trips me out. These guys say that I seen the devil. Well, the devil wasn't scared of Allah's name. I said it 8 times. I screamed Jesus 1 time, and I came back to life. He gave me another chance. You know what I mean?
Let me do that.
I was falling, and I screamed the Shahada. And then when I screamed Allahu Akbar 8 times, and then my soul told me that it's a lie. They lied to you. It's not true, and I'm going to hell for eternity. And right when I felt the separation, the hopelessness is unbearable. Like every time I tell it, I want to cry. The feeling of hopelessness is unbelievable compared to from the hopelessness you feel on earth is nothing compared to what you're gonna feel when you know that you don't have God no more. And then there was this white light flying around me so fast, and I knew it was my guardian angel. And this guardian angel's voice was the most scariest and the most beautiful voice in one. That's the only way I can explain to everybody. This voice is so piercing. I will never forget this angel's voice in my life. It's so piercing. It won't leave me. Every single day I think about this voice, and it started screaming at me, and it was telling me, Amir, it was going from one ear to the other. Amir, please, you have to listen to me. And this angel was so desperate for me. It was so desperate. It said, please, you have to listen. He can still hear you. He's the only one that can save you. You have to tell him before your soul leaves your body. You have to tell Jesus to save you before your soul leaves your body. Hurry, do it now. Hurry, hurry. And and then when I was looking down, and it was another pit. And right before I hit that pit, and I was like, well, while I was falling, I still couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Still couldn't believe it. And I screamed out, Jesus, please come into my heart and save me. And the pain, like the force that my soul, when it came back into my body, is unbelievable. Like the force, like my chest was hurting me for like 4 days. It's like, I know what a defibrillator, when somebody has a heart attack and they use that shocking machine, that's what it felt like. I like when I said his name, a big flash and a big boom, like a huge blast. That's what I heard. And then I came back to life, and I couldn't believe it. I was sweating like crazy. My wife was gonna call 911, and I knew I had a heart attack or something. I knew something happened to me. And even at that time, even that moment, I said, there's no way this can happen. There's no way. So I took another 8 months. I read the Quran, and I took my time, okay, because I was proud to be Muslim, and I was scared. You know, in Islam, we leave our religion. It's a wrap. There's no forgiveness. That's the only sin Allah can never forgive you, if you leave your religion. And I was thinking about the embarrassment and the torment that I'm gonna cause for my whole family. Even my wife is still Muslim, and my kids are still Muslim. And you know, I'm trying hard to get them to believe, but once you're programmed in that system, it's so hard, because Islam is all fear. Islam is all fear. It instills fear in a person. You know what I mean? It instills fear to where you want to just stay in it. You know, even people. Listen, this is what trips me out. Even if Jesus came down, they're still gonna deny him. That's what drives me crazy about people. And they act like they know me. They act like they've seen everything. They don't know nothing. And after I got saved, Christian Prince, if I tell you the things that he shows me and the things that I can't believe it. It's like I write everything down. I have a journal. I write everything down, all the things that he shows me and tells me. Because even recently, like sometimes, when I go against my family, they come, they want to debate me and all this stuff. And sometimes, my mind gives me doubts. But when I hear his voice and I feel his love is unbelievable. That's what people don't understand. Even if I tried to go back to Islam, he will not let me. He tells me I'm safe where I'm at. That's how much he loves me. And the love that I never felt love like this in my life. I'm 45 years old, and I never felt this love and protection in my life. And now I know all the times that all the accidents that I've been, because I almost died so many times. And now I knew why he kept me alive. He didn't never want me to go to hell, and that's where I was going.
Is your wife now still Muslim?
She's halfway in, halfway out, because I show her, because I watch her channels like crazy, and I document everything, and I show her things, and I show her hadith, and she can't believe, like, she's against everything. So if you're against the Prophet, that you're not even Muslim. You can't say you're a Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she doesn't agree with a lot of things. Once you disagree with anything Muhammad did, you can't consider yourself a Muslim.
Exactly. She's already out, even if she's saying she's not yet.
Yeah. And me, I can't be fake. Right away, I didn't waste no time. He didn't let me. I told my whole family, and I told everybody, and I try to explain to people. I go, listen, man, I never wanted to hurt anybody. I never wanted to destroy my family's life. But I'm not going to go to hell for anybody. I will never have that feeling of hopelessness that I felt when I died. There is no way. And there's no way that out of every prophet and everything, Jesus is always the one that shows up, not just with me and everybody. Anybody that died and comes back, they always say it was Jesus. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Everything has to do with Jesus.